Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Cook with Honey. So today we are making beef nihari. So let's start. Today I'm going to cook in our pressure cooker. Our heat is on medium. Add 1 cup of oil, 2 medium sliced onions. While we are waiting, we are going to grind some spices. We will grind 1 tablespoon of dry coriander, 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, 1 black cardamom, 6 green cardamom, 8 cloves, half long pepper, it's also called pipli in Urdu, 2 star anise, half teaspoon black cumin seeds, 1.5 tablespoon fennel seeds, quarter teaspoon of black peppercorn, 1 piece of mace, quarter piece of nutmeg, and 2 bay leaves. This is the grinded spice set aside. Our onions are fried now and we are going to take them out. In the same oil, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, I have 1.5 kg of shank meat and a little bit of oxtail. Altogether it is 1.5 kg. Now we will add our meat. Add 3 tablespoons of our grinded spice, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, add quarter cup of water, 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri or Degi Mirch, half teaspoon turmeric, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of citric acid, half teaspoon of black salt, half teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, adding splash of water. 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, add quarter cup of more water. Add 2 cups of water. This is another 2 cups of water, so altogether 4 cups of water. Add the onions that we fried earlier. Keep about 2 tablespoons of fried onions aside for later. In a cheesecloth, add 1 teaspoon of fennel seed, 4 to 5 green cardamoms, 1 black cardamom, 1.5 piece of cinnamon stick, 1 star anise. Keep all the spices in the cheesecloth, tie the cloth close and put it in the pan. When it's finished cooking, then we will take out the cheesecloth. Add an additional 2 cups of water. Now we will close the lid and turn your heat on medium-low and let it cook for 18 to 20 minutes depending on your pressure cooker. So it's been 18 to 20 minutes, the pressure has released. Open it and we will check if the meat is tender. Yes, it is tender. And at this time you can take the cheesecloth out. Before adding the flour, we will take some grease out and put it aside. If we don't take the grease out and we put our flour in, then the color of the gravy will become white, which we don't want. While I was recording, my camera froze, so I won't be able to show the flour process, but I'll give you a verbal rundown of what exactly to do. After taking some grease out, we will add 3 tablespoons of wheat flour mixed with half cup of water. This flour mixture will give your gravy thickness, so I have added in half of the flour mixture, but you can add according to your preference. Now I'm going to add 1 green chili chop, about 1 tablespoon of fresh coriander, and we will let it cook on low heat for few more minutes. Now we will make our tadka. In separate pan, put the heat on medium-low. We are using half cup of same oil that we took out of the nihari. Add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Add 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri mirch or Degi mirch. Let it fry for few seconds and then pour it onto our nihari and add according to your taste. And before serving, you can top your nihari with fried onions, julienne ginger, fresh coriander chop, and lemon and green chili chop. So this is done. Now we are going to plate it and do the taste test.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna be taste testing my mom's beef nihari recipe. This is what it looks like. Delicious, delicious. This is one of my favorite dishes to eat. And with my nihari, I'm gonna be eating my mom's homemade garlic naan. This recipe is gonna be coming soon as well. So let's get to tasting. First, I'm just gonna taste the gravy. And now I'm gonna be tasting the beef. So this nihari is really good. It's spicy, but it's not too spicy. And the beef is very tender as well. And I'm just gonna go and continue eating my nihari.
This is the final product. If you like this recipe, please like, comment and subscribe. And enjoy!